everybody, it's Hayley Tomazik here with JF Meyer Realty. I just finished up writing an offer on a short sale property, and I thought this would be a good time to give a quick video on exactly what goes into a short sale and what the process is like. A short sale is when a home sells for less than the owner owes on the property. There are a couple of different scenarios that this can happen. One, the owner could have purchased the home back when property values were at their highest, maybe back in 2004, 2005, and now when they go to sell the home, homes are selling for a lot lower of prices and they have a higher mortgage than homes are actually even selling for. They also could have refinanced at some point and taken out more when the property was worth more and now they're upside down on the home. Or they could be in a distressed situation, possibly headed toward foreclosure, and a short sale is an opportunity for them to avoid having a foreclosure on their credit and being able to still get rid of the property. A question I get all the time is, how does a short sale work? And it's a little bit different than your typical sale. What happens is initially the buyer writes the offer on the home and sends it to the seller. At that point, the seller can negotiate back with the buyer. They could accept the contract or they could reject the contract. However, just because the buyer has a seller-accepted contract does not mean that the lender has agreed to this. In order for a short sale to work, the lender has to agree to the discounted price that they will be taking on the property. So from the seller, it gets sent to the lender, and that's when the lender can look at it. And once again, they can go back and negotiate with the buyer. They could accept it or they could flat out reject the short sale. Many times people ask me, well, why would a lender want to do a short sale? How does that make sense to them? And really what it is that a lender, if they foreclose on the property, there's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot of expenses they incur. They're going to have to start paying the real estate taxes to maintain it. Who knows how long they'll have to hold it. So a short sale can benefit a lender as well because they don't have to take the property back. They will be accepting a discounted price on the property, but it relieves them of having to take back that real estate into their portfolio. So if you think a short sale might be a wise decision for you, I have a couple of tips, a couple of things that you should take into consideration when purchasing your short sale. Number one, the first thing is time. Buying a short sale can take a lot of time. I have seen instances where it's taken up to 6 months for a lender to respond. So it seems today that lenders have gotten a little bit quicker, more expedited. They're doing it more, so the turnaround time's a little faster. But if you're in a rush to move, a short sale may not be for you. It all depends on what bank has the property and what type of backup they have and how long it's going to take for them to get back to you. So number one, make sure you have the time when purchasing a short sale and you don't mind waiting. Number two, typically when you're purchasing a short sale, it's an as-is sale. The seller's not getting any proceeds from the property, so they typically don't want to fix up the property. They want to sell it straight as is. So you do need to make sure that you get your inspections, make sure that it's a home that you're willing to purchase, and that if there are repairs that you do have the funds to be able to repair the home. And the next thing that's really important to consider, and a lot of times people forget about it, is the contract terms. When purchasing a short sale, you want to make sure that the contract terms benefit you. For example, when you have a contingency for inspections in, you want to make sure that that contingency starts from after the lender has accepted the short sale, not the seller accepted. Because you don't want to spend the costs on getting your inspections only to find that the lender didn't approve the price. So just make sure when you're doing your contract that the terms of the contract are set so that any type of contingency starts from the date of lender approval. And the last thing to consider when purchasing a short sale is that it can be a really great deal. You can find some bargains out there with short sales. So if you're looking for a home that maybe you could get some equity in, try to find a home that most of the other homes in the neighborhood are a little bit higher priced and you can get in at a lower price range, you really can find some great bargains with short sales. I hope this video has helped you today, and if you have any questions, as always, feel free to call me at 314-229-2009. Thanks so much and have a great day.